So this is your first company.
Yeah.
I mean, besides just, I guess, a 2-year job before, and it's 120 people.
115 people.
I mean, so what have you found? I mean, how have you found that experience? First of all, I guess, what are the greatest sort of management challenges you encounter?
Well, they're changing because we're growing really quickly right now. And so, I think for right now, what my job is really about is just making sure that we all sort of believe in the same thing, and that, whereas for 4 years we were just Thrillist, understanding that we're not just Thrillist and that we have this other thing called Jack Threads, this other thing called rewards, and that we can't think of these as these other things, but that we're one company, we're moving in one direction. The strategy is about turning readers into buyers and buyers into readers, and really encouraging all the teams to work together and to think about how we can sell advertisers across the platform, to how we can sort of help to educate our readers who may not be our buyers yet, and vice versa, and just getting the team sort of on board with that. The other big challenge now is, like, we're not a startup anymore. So this isn't, come in and, like, it's the Wild West and we're just going to go. And, we obviously try to maintain that fun and that excitement, but, like, we have real numbers to hit, and it's a growing business, and people are hired first to fill a specific role. And so there is some element.
Do you have VC backers, or?
We've raised less than $2 million to date from the pilot group.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
so that's our sort of VC.
Yeah, and you're profitable now.
We're profitable. We've been actually profitable for 3 years, but we're profitable and continue to be, and will continue to be. And one of the reasons we've always had to be is we raised not a lot of money, and so we really learned the value of a dollar. And we've never had sort of the advantage of being able to go out and spend a ton to grow. But I think that's also forced us to really stay focused and create a great product and a great user experience, and not rely on a really sophisticated marketing team to sort of use smoke and mirrors to build something that may or may not be sustainable.
And so what have been the hardest? There must have been, it can't have all been sort of,
Well,
like lollipops and
no,
sunshine.
Well, there's a lot of lollipops in our office, but no, it hasn't always. It's never easy. I mean, the hardest thing for any entrepreneur, at least for me and for Adam, has been dealing with, like, the emotional highs and lows of a good day and a bad day. And a good day can be, someone calling and, like, a reader writing in and being like, today's piece was awesome, and, like, warming my heart, and I go home and sleep well. And a bad day can be an advertiser dropping out, or some, big and small things can affect our sort of emotional state, and we are still fragile, but we were very fragile for a long time. And I think that has been one of the biggest challenges for us, is just to sort of, like, get thicker skin and grow up and treat this like a business and not like a girlfriend or whatever.
Yeah.